North Korea gives props to Squid Game for critiquing South Korea's beastly realities of capitalism.
Here's a summary of the article.
Even a North Korean state website is jumping on the Squid Game bandwagon. On Tuesday, October 12, the website Arirang Miri shared a piece about the hit South Korean series, praising it for its critiques of capitalism and the beastly nature of South Korean society. The worldwide success of Squid Game, about debt-ridden contestants competing for a $1 billion prize while trying to stave off a grisly death, does seem related to its allegorical depictions of the brutal realities of global capitalism and the vast income inequality it's created. Running the Arirang Miri post through Google Translate, it states that one reason Squid Game became popular with viewers was because it dug into the reality of capitalist society in South Korea, where the extreme competition for survival and greed for the weak were rampant. Elsewhere it reads, "It is said that Squid Game makes people realize the sad reality of the beastly South Korean society in which human beings are driven into extreme competition and their humanity is being wiped out. It is said to provoke outrage against an unequal society where people are treated like chess players. It is said that the reality of living in a world where people are judged only by money is a curse, and it is said that they are expressing their feelings of horror like hell." North Korea, of course, is not exactly a bastion of equality and justice, free of want, suffering and exploitation. Its own autocratic rulers live lavishly while much of the country struggles with poverty, and citizens are currently facing yet another crippling famine amid ostentatious military exhibitions. You know, when it comes to critiquing capitalism's own shortcomings, fair enough.
This post received a score of 4,300, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Not sure if that should be the only takeaway for North Korea.
Wow, this Squid Game sucks. But it's a risk worth taking for the chance at getting enough money to get my surviving family members out of North Korea, a place I also fled from. North Korea liked this post.
They will love Breaking Bad.
You got a laugh out of me.
Isn't North Korea just a Squid Game but without the prize at the end?
Close. Except in Squid Game the players had a choice in the matter.
Choice.
They did. The options were be poor and in debt or try not to die to get 4,550,000,000 won.
The first time the choice was play games for money or be poor and in debt. Pretty sure they never mentioned the whole you might die part. When they came back they made a somewhat more informed choice, but it was also never mentioned that you might die of bad luck or that the games would be chosen and implemented in a way to ensure that there was only one winner. The bridge game wasn't anywhere close to fair.
It still astounds me that people who watched this show got several episodes in before realizing there was only ever going to be one winner. Firstly, based on the whole premise. Secondly, in the first episode, they say the prize's money is 45.6 billion won. After the first person dies they put 1 million into the guinea pig. Like, it's right there. It's clear as day from the beginning what the game is about.
If the sixth episode was anything to go by, most of those people didn't realize there was only ever to be one winner. In fact, if Sang-woo didn't kill Kong, there was the possibility for two winners.
Did they notice that people in the movie ran from the north because it was even worse?
TBF, she is asked at one point whether she was correct in assuming that the South would be better than the North, and she very pointedly does not answer.
She does not answer because it is actually illegal in South Korea to praise or indicate in any way that the North is better than the South. It's approaching a line of subversiveness that would have landed the director in jail had he crossed it.
I thought it was more of a take on how South Korea opens its arms to all Northerners, calling them South Korean citizens, but in reality, those who make that life or death trip in hopes of a better life are hypocritically discriminated against once they arrive. It's like, why did they risk their life to take that offer when in reality they're still shunned by South Koreans? To me it felt like the director was aiming that message to South Koreans to not be so harsh to those coming for a better life, not necessarily saying that the North or South are better than one another.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.